Hi, this is Keith. In this short video, we're going to show you some simple preventative maintenance tips to keep your 5680 up and running and to avoid cost and time delay of sending a service tech. Now inside your solution tank, you're going to find a mesh filter screen that you always need to keep free and clear of debris for proper solution flow. Now here are some things I would check after I would use it. Here's your vacuum fan filter. Replace it whenever you need to. It gets gunked up, it gets dirty. Here is your rear tank gasket. These just peel right off here. Sometimes they can get cuts and tears in them. The suction's not so great. Replace it when you need to. Just keep an eye on it. Here is your vac motor. Now on the vac motor, it is only 3 bolts and a Packard plug. That's all you got to do. Anybody can change that out. Get your new one on there, put the gasket on there, put the 3 bolts back on there, plug it back in, and you're done. Now here's your battery pack. Now a few things you need to do to maintain your battery pack are always check the water levels, keep your cables nice and tight, and just clean the general area to keep it free of corrosion. Now when you're checking your water levels, all you have to do is twist the white caps off and use distilled water if they are low on water. Always make sure that the water level is above the plates. Now, keep in mind, this is only for wet cell batteries. Say you had a lithium, not only are you going to get a longer run time, but then you don't have to mess with the water levels and all that stuff either. Now right here is your recovery tank. So you just remove this guy here, pull him off to the side. Inside you can clean this out, clean it out after each use. And there is also a float switch inside here, which kills off the vac motor if the tank gets too full. Now right here is your front tank gasket. The same thing with the rear tank gasket. Replace it if it's worn or torn, just peels right off and put the new one on there. Over here, this is where the bottom half of that solution screen we mentioned earlier is. And right here is your solenoid valve. This is what gives your brush deck the solution. This is really easy to replace as well. Anybody can do it. It is just 2 bolts. You unplug it, get a screwdriver, take your hoses off, put your hoses on the new one, put the bolts back in, plug it back together. Simple. In here, you're probably not going to do much maintenance yourself. That's when you're going to want to give us a call to see if we could get a service tech out for you. But really what you want to do is keep this general area clean, okay? Now down here are your pad drivers. And if you guys need help replacing the pad drivers, we have a video that we've already made and the link is right here for that. Down here, we get a lot of calls about slipping of the wheels. Just make sure that your wheels are clean and free of debris as well. You get a lot of solution on here and it gunks up and you'll lose your traction. Now right here you have your operating instructions, 4 simple steps. Turn the key on, drop your deck, drop your squeegee assembly, move forward. Right here, this is how you move forward. This is your handle. There's a potentiometer in here that tells the machine to go forward or backwards. Forward, simple. Backwards, simple. Now right here is your key switch, turns the machine on and off. Right next to it is your brush deck switch that raises and lowers your brush deck. On this side here we have your hour meter. We also have your battery gauge. Keep it on that for your batteries. Right here is your solution flow lever. Down is less, up is more. These 2 hoses right here are your recovery hose and your solution drain hoses. Make sure you keep them clean and make sure you keep them hung up so they don't get snagged up on the floor on anything. Right here is your squeegee lowering mechanism. That drops your squeegee assembly so you can pick up your water. Now a lot of the times this cable right here will become frayed and broken. That will not allow you to pick up your squeegee assembly and your machine will be down. So simple fix. You get the new cable, you take these bolts out here, take the bolts out down here at the bottom, take your old cable out, put your new cable in, put the bolts back done. Now down here, here's a few things you need to keep in mind and keep check on. Right here is your vac hose. Go ahead and make sure this is clean and free of debris or anything like that. A lot of times things get sucked up in here and may poke holes in there. Now down here you have caster wheels. Just make sure that they're clean. Just always keep your caster wheels clean. Now this right here is your squeegee assembly. Always wipe down your blades after each use, storing the machine. Just wipe it down really quick. Now say you're getting pickup in the middle but not on the sides. That's an easy adjustment, or say it's vice versa. You're getting pickup on the sides, just not in the middle. All you need to do is adjust your squeegee assembly. Now to do that, there are two different ways to do that. One are these two knobs here that adjust your guide wheels. This will raise and lower the sides. Now right here in the middle, there is a star knob goes into a block. Now you turn it right, and that will adjust the squeegee assembly pitch down. So that will put more pressure in the center down. Turning it to the left is the opposite. Brings it up. And that's how you adjust your squeegee assembly. Visit USACLEAN.com for all the parts listed in this video and the manuals and diagrams and how-to guides on thousands of other machines. As always, this is Keith with USA Clean. Stay safe.